To conclude this lesson, I want to talk for a few minutes about Kant's legacy. Our senses are tied to physical things and can reveal the physical, but we have no extrasensory capacity. We see this world solely through our senses. We have no sense that allows us to see beyond the world. We have no rational insight into metaphysical realities. But metaphysical questions are important to us. Is there a God? Is there a rational plan for the universe? Does life have meaning? What is it? Can philosophy provide guidance for how to live? These are natural questions. And so as a result, there will be a split in philosophy after Kant. There are those who claim that philosophy should simply stick with things that it can answer. Logical analysis, and studies of how language works. But there are others who say that philosophy should deal with the big questions. There should be reflections on the meaning of life, and we're still going to go after these big questions. And you would see anyone interested in taking philosophy at a university, wherever you go to college, the philosophy department there would probably deal with either A or B. I've had students who told me that they wanted to study some philosophy in college, and did I have some recommendations for some colleges that had good philosophy departments? And I always call on an ex-student who was in this class who went on to get a PhD in philosophy, and he teaches at the University of South Alabama in Mobile now. I always call him and I said, give me the names of some of the philosophy departments that teach traditional philosophy, what we call B here. And he was often, well, he is able to do that, and I can pass that information on to students. Okay, also, Kant said the foundation of all our knowing, all our cognitive activity, is something that he called imagination. Kant said there is a mysterious, even irrational faculty, something like mysterious energy at work at our core, at our true nature. And he says it is possible to discover something within us. We can feel a sublimity. And Kant even went so far as to say that transcendence is possible. We can feel contact with a higher reality. Now, this definitely opens the door for metaphysical speculation, but Kant doesn't go through this door. He says knowledge or reason can't take us there, to this realm of transcendence, so we have to rely on science to tell us about the world. But science can only tell us about phenomena, not noumena. It can't speak to this other reality. Romanticism will seize upon this opening, and that's going to be the next unit that we go to, the next lesson that we go to. I will talk to you about romanticism. A desire for transcendence is at the heart of romanticism. It is not accomplished by a rational faculty, and later philosophers will take off from here as well. So we're going to get more metaphysics in this course, and as I say, Kant has opened the door for her here with his reflections here on this sort of split in philosophy and on the possibility of transcendence in our lives. And these later philosophers will identify a transcendent reality, and several of them will use different terms for it. So we will be going there when we go into the next unit in here, which is beyond romanticism.